What is this? Why is James A. Janice there? Now, realistically, most of these characters are not getting in. The only reason FNAF got in was because it's an iconic game series. But, let's go through them nonetheless. The Mimic. Makes perfect sense. FNAF already has a collab, would work great. Sin. Killer robot, it could work. But with her being in, actual human skin, it's pretty gross. The Ink Monster from Bendy and the Ink Machine. Honestly, I think that would work great in Dead by Daylight. You kind of can just tell if a character would fit in Dead by Daylight, in my opinion. And I feel like the Ink Monster would. And now we have Kane from the Digital Circus. I don't think so. I just don't think so. Doctor from Poppy Playtime. We don't really know much about him. I don't really think he has any other abilities except controlling the robots and whatnot. I don't remember. It's been a while since I saw Poppy Playtime videos. Now Scorpion is interesting. My guy is from one of the most iconic, video games in the world. But he's not a horror character. He's not from a horror game. But I still think he would fit the bill for a Dead by Daylight character. Blitz? I don't think so. Michael, I wish we got a Michael model. This was the perfect opportunity. For a Survivor, at least. Arnold. We don't even know what Arnold looks like. It would be funny if you just put him in as just arms. And freaking James A. Janice. For those who don't know, James A. Janice has a YouTube channel called Dead Meat where he does a lot of kill counts. From a whole bunch of famous movies, mainly horror though. Now hear me out. James A. Janice not as a killer or a survivor, but as a announcer. So imagine a game mode where you're constantly being narrated by James A. Janice. And both the killer and survivors can hear him talking. So let's say you're being pursued by, I don't know, Springtrap. James A. Janice is narrating the whole chase. Dwight hops over a pallet, but unfortunately, Springtrap gets the kill. And his voice is just constantly playing throughout the match. And it would be live announcements. So let's say you're on one side of the map and the killer's on the other, and you're on a gen but you fail it. James A. Janice announces, Dwight has failed the gen, and the killer hears it all the way from the other side of the map. Potential?